Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Something that I was noticing as I was looking at my books was that if the book is purple, the chances of me giving that book 5 stars raise exponentially. So today I have 5 books that not only got 5 stars from me, not only do I always recommend and love, but that also happen to be purple. We're gonna start with Check and Mate because this is the only YA book that I have today, and also it's just barely making the purple color scheme, but we're gonna count it. It's by the one and only Hazelwood, so we know how I feel about this. This particular book is about Mallory and Sawyer, and they're both chess players, but Mallory kind of played for fun for a little growing up and then stopped, while Nolan has gotten the success. He's really good at playing chess, okay? He stumbles upon meeting Mallory and they play, and he realizes that this is who he wants to play with. And in typical obsessed alley man fashion, he becomes obsessed. Now, since Nolan and Check and Mate is a YA, I always put him under my other alley men, but don't let that confuse you because Nolan is going to grow up into being Jack Smith Turner, Eli Kilgore. He's already there. YA chess main characters, rivals to lovers, a sprinkle of he hates everyone but you. There's personal growth with Mallory and her family, her sisters and her mom, discovering what she wants and letting go of, I guess, some of the preconceived notions that she had about being an older sister and the roles that she fell into, allowing herself to play chess and also allowing herself to fall in love with an obsessed alley man. And I think you should read it, and when you do, not if, when you do, come back and tell me what you think about Nolan and Mallory. I love everything about this book. My favorite second chance romance to ever exist, okay? Dahlia, our female main character, and Julian, our male main character, were childhood friends, and then they went their separate ways, and now they are back together in Lake Wisteria to work on a project together. So tropes that you can expect here, like I said, second chance romance and childhood friends to lovers, but also forced proximity. So Dahlia is an interior designer and Julian is a contractor put together to work on this project. And then we know Cameron's personal cherry on top is that it's a billionaire romance. But the way that fictional men spend money will always instill awe in my heart. And he was buying her things and it was a company expense. He was firing people for looking at her. What else did he do? He also made her ex's money look like play money. And that's a quote from the book. Isn't that? There's also he falls first, some jealousy in there, one bed. Like, every time that I would read more of this book, there was something more that I liked. And then finding out the whole time that Julian has always been about Dahlia, so it's always been you, lingering beneath the surface, really just adds to the romance, adds to the love you feel. Do yourself a favor and listen to the audiobook. The narrators really brought the characters to life, and it felt like Julian was right here in my ear. So this is Daydream by Hannah Grace, book 3 in the Maple Hills series. Interconnected standalones following some hockey players and their girlfriends, okay? Hallie is a tutor, Henry is our hockey hero. I've said it before and I will say it again, I think that the book space is saturated with hockey romances right now. And it takes a lot for there to be one that I actually enjoy and that really stands out. And this book had me in tears. I just feel like it was done so well, and their relationship progression felt so natural. We know that I hate miscommunication, and one of the biggest things that they talked about in the book was just being clear, intentional, upfront about anything. So that was never an issue throughout the whole book. Always communicating with each other. I really enjoyed Hallie's character in this book, and seeing her come out of her comfort zone and sort of her desire for female friendships and sisterhood, because I think that's something that a lot of women and girls experience in general. So it was nice to see that and kind of her thought process and how she dipped her toes in the water with meeting new people and feeling confident in these different spaces. I also really enjoyed Henry as a main character. Usually when I read a story, there's one character that I like more or one character that I really don't like at all. And I think Henry's character arc was just so well done. Some of the things that he struggled with or dealt with and how they were discussed, I feel like were handled really, really well. I think Hannah, the author, has talked about not wanting to specifically diagnose Henry and some of the things that he talks about in the book. However, putting that on the page so people could read it, people could connect to it, and I think that she did a really good job. So tropes to expect in this read: forced proximity, which leads us to fake dating. These two are enjoying their time together and decide, let's enter a fake relationship. Hallie is a book girl, so she's always reading. She's going to her book clubs. They're talking about the different books that they read together. So that was fun and nice to just be sprinkled in. This is a slow burn, so don't expect for the two of them to just be head over heels in love. Remember that this is friends to lovers. But when you get to the lovers, when you get to the burn, it's there. A Long Time Coming by Meghan Quinn. And out of all the books that I've shown you today, this one might be the spiciest. So this is book 3 in the Kane Brothers series, following A Not So Meet Cute and So Not Meant to Be. I love the first one, didn't really like the second one, which led me to drag my feet into reading this one, and I'm so sad that I did. This book is about Breaker. I don't like his name, but that's what it is. Breaker and Ophelia, and they are best friends. They met in college, but now Ophelia is getting married. Breaker is the best man, and as Ophelia is going through her wedding preparations, Breaker realizes, hey, you're the girl for me. Stop this wedding. So Leah is also wanting to be in this relationship with Breaker. However, she has to do this little back and forth for a little bit, dealing with her current relationship, but also the struggle of, okay, you're my best friend. If we enter into this entanglement and it goes wrong, I'm gonna lose my best friend. So Breaker, getting advice from his other brothers, needed to come up with a way to basically convince Leah that, hey, I'm the man for you. I'm serious about you. I am going to be committed to you. So that is what the latter half of the book is about. Once Breaker decides, I'm going to be serious about Leah, I'm going to be committed to her, that he pursues her and he gets the girl. So tropes you can expect here are, again, best friends to lovers. So they've known each other, they have this solid relationship, and we're going to see them slowly fall in love with each other. This is a trope that I didn't know the name of, but it's called the man in waiting. So when a man is sort of your second option, but he is the only option, at least from what I could tell about the trope, that adds to the tension of the will they, won't they, when are they gonna break, when is he gonna confess his feelings. And then, although it's not such a big deal like it may have been in Love Redesigned, Breaker and all of the Kane brothers have money. They're all rich. So again, it wasn't as like in your face as some of the other billionaire romances that I have read, but for one of their dates, Breaker just decides, hey, let's rent out a part of Disney World. You can't do that if you don't have any money. Expect spice, expect smut. And this is another one where I feel like the audiobook adds to the experience. So I would recommend having the audiobook along with your physical read. along with your Kindle read or just the audiobook on its own. Last and final purple book rec today is Play Along by Liz Tomforde. I love this book. So this is book 4 in the Windy City series, which I have mixed opinions on. Okay, but what fell out? Oh, a bookmark I made. So this is about Isaiah, baseball player. While Kennedy works for the team as a doctor, I believe. Things that you can expect in this book. He's obsessed with her. He falls first. He wants her. He needs her. He breathes her. This is also a marriage of convenience and fake dating. He's rich. That about sums it up. Maybe a little bit of black cat, golden retriever energy between the two. There's banter, there's jokes, there's fun. He's always wanted her. It's hinted at in a couple of the other books. So this is now their opportunity to explore that relationship. Things that I personally loved about the book. Every man in a book should be obsessed with the female main character. And he just was. So I love the way that he kind of allowed Kennedy to catch up with the program and say, you're gonna be my woman. I know that. You know that. But move yourself along. Kennedy sort of allowed herself to slowly open up and be authentically herself in the relationship. There's a lot of my wife in here. Get your hands off my wife. Don't talk to my wife like that. The way Isaiah's anxiety was portrayed felt so realistic, and I don't think it's something that you see in a lot of characters in general, but especially not in a lot of male main characters. Just their relationship in general. Once they really started to recognize, hey, we're in this, they were so soft with each other, so tender, so full of love, and it just like flew off the pages. I think there's a moment in this book where I was saying, oh, I haven't felt this way since reading Love Redesigned. So again, purple books are on top. This book had me laughing, had me giggling, and I think the marriage in Vegas scene from Kennedy's point of view is one of the best wedding scenes, one of the best marriage scenes, one of the best scenes in general that I've ever read, and I think that you need to read it too. Alright guys, so those were 5 purple books that I love and I want you to love at some point too. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's some other colors that I should do book recs for, because this was kind of fun. Like we know already by now, make sure that you are following me on Goodreads, Instagram, and TikTok. Links to those are down in the description below. Happy reading, happy summer, and happy Friday. I think this will go up Friday. See you in the next video. And some books have it, some books don't. What category do you think this book is fitting in?